It's nearly 3 years since Grenfell, and yet across the country, thousands of residents are still living in buildings deemed unsafe as they're coated in flammable cladding. Among them Natalia, who's 6 months pregnant and a leaseholder at this high-rise block in Leeds. Preparatory work to remove the cladding's finally just begun, but living in a building that's been declared unsafe with mounting monthly costs for interim fire safety measures has taken its toll.
It's something that's always at the back of your mind, especially in my position, being due to give birth in less than 3 months now. What if I have to evacuate the building with a newborn baby? It's scary.
The building management group told us our residents' safety is paramount and we're working to ensure that work which started last week is completed as quickly as possible. The latest government figures show 455 buildings were clad like Grenfell in ACM or aluminium composite material. 300 have yet to have it removed. But it's believed there could be some 1,700 other buildings containing other types of flammable materials. For leaseholder Rachel Loftus, the delays on removing cladding from her Leeds building block have cost her £10,000 so far in extra fire safety measures.
The timber cladding that comes round.
She isn't surprised that a new survey of residents living in at-risk buildings has shown 90% said their mental health had deteriorated as a direct result.
I think it has to be a wake-up call that 1 in 5 people said that they'd thought about suicide or self-harm. That's a shocking statistic, and it's something that we really do have to do something about, because I think the mental health impact of this cladding is probably as dangerous to people's lives as the actual impact of the cladding.
My building's got exactly the same type of material on as Grenfell.
Will Martin leads the UK Cladding Action Group and authored the residents' mental health report.
The fact that 300 buildings today have still got the Grenfell material on is a massive sign of disrespect to those people who lost their lives at Grenfell. The fact that the pace of this remediation is so slow and that we're still having to fight every single day for a basic human right, which is to live in a safe house.
3 years on, the government admits there is much still to be done, and those living in potential fire traps are leading calls for extra funding to speed up work and allow them to feel safe in their own homes. Catherine Jacob, 5 News.